This is number 5, Tom Hardy TV. I've not done one, Tom, for a few days. Oh, I need to adjust this because you can see my bloody Judy Finnegan jowls. I'm only 27, Tom. I'm kind of, you know, quite a good age for you. Well, I'm just outside Asda, Mount Pleasant at the moment, having a bit of a rower. Rower is hull for a little cry because I've just had one of my tattoos lasered and it hurts like an absolute kick in the snatch. Honest to God, it's so painful. But it's not an offensive one. It's not like National Front or anything like that. But I got it done like 30 years ago, so it just don't go with anything that I'm getting now. Do you know? I've got loads of tattoos, Tom, like yourself. We just look so cool together. I've got maybe 50 blah. Some really cool ones. Oh, and I didn't tell you before, but I've actually got one. Everyone's looking at my car because my car's all stickered up, you see, Tom. It's obviously on my business, mistressdeta.com. Yeah, I've actually got one of you now. That, and I know that makes me sound like Glenn Close from Fatal Attraction, but I'm not a bunny boiler. But I got one you playing Charlie and Bronson, pointing your finger like that, and in the film you was going, "Sit down, you can't." You can't. And it's amazing. So, like, one time I'll show you that, but don't let that freak you out. What's everybody doing with coats on? It's like 5 million degrees, everybody. Maybe it's just me, that's a sweater. Well, that's another thing, Tom, as well. I am actually a sweater. And it's not because I'm going through the change of life, like my mother keeps saying. I was sweating in the womb. I've always sweat. But again, I am not selling myself really, I must say, but I get a sweat tash. I don't sweat from my armpits, but I kind of sweat from my boobs, my tash, and my butt crack. Sweaty back crack and sack, but it doesn't matter, you'll do. I don't think you'll be sweatist, and I don't think you'll be eyebrowist, and I'd also draw my lips on, so you're not. I don't think you'll be lipist. I don't think you're bothered. But what I was going to say to you is, I'm giving you a proposition now. I'm giving you a first refusal. Second refusal is going to go to Danny Trejo. I think that's how he says his name. Third is going to go to Zach Dingle from Emmerdale Farm. You'll know what Emmerdale is because you're from England. But I'm currently, or have been for some time, trying to get a book written. Now, I'm on my third writer at the moment. The first one was an absolute cunt, so she had to go. And I'll tell you about that story some other time as well. Two-Face. And then the second one was going to be Kate Cray. Now, Kate Cray was married to Ronnie Cray. I think it was Ronnie. Now, that would have been amazing, but that just kind of didn't transpire. And then lastly, this dude said he will do it for me, but I've never even heard from him since. So, do you know what I really need to do? Write it myself. And all the time I've wasted piss-balling about getting people to do it for me, I could have actually done it myself, but because I'm a lazy biatcher, I'm, as you know by now, I'm the talker. I can talk and I can dictate, but I just can't sit and type because it's not my style. I like to be flapping my chops and using my hands. Anyway, the point I was going to make was, eventually, when it goes to print, I'm assuming it's going to be epic and it's going to be made into a film, because if the 50 Shades of Grey bollocks can be a huge phenomenon and be a West End musical and a film, then my book will, because it's going to be a year in the life of me. Not me as in Scary Bird, but me as in mistressdeta.com. Check out my website. And it's going to be a year in the life of, and I've been keeping like a diary of who's who and what's what, and who wants their Todjet super glowing to the leg, and who wants the testicles setting on fire, and who wants my shoe heel down the wee pipe, and all blah 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 blah. And I've got pictures as well, so I just wanted it to be shocking and da 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 da. Anyway, like I said, I'm offering you a first refusal as a part in the movie when it does go to a movie. Obviously, it's going to be a phenomenon, but it's got to be, because if I put my mind to something, it's just got to be the best. And I'm going to call it Her Majesty's Pleasure, because that's what my business is called, because obviously I used to work for the Queen in her fan hotels. But then also, our mutual friend Charlie Bronson came up with an amazing idea couple of years ago, and he thought of tread marks of a lady in rubber. Now, I love that. So I think I'm going to call it Her Majesty's Pleasure, and then tread marks of a lady in rubber. Oh, how cool is that? Anyway, I want you to play a part in the movie, possibly several parts. The movie, I'm going to play myself, even though Rupert Everett says nobody will want you because you're not a big celebrity. Well, I'm a celebrity in Hull and East Yorkshire, but nobody will do me justice. Charlie Bronson was thinking about Catherine Zeta-Jones and that Penelope Cruz. I can see that. But you know what? Penelope Cruz has been no good at a Hull accent. Nobody will do me justice. I've got to play it myself. I really have. So I'm thinking I'll play myself. You can play all the different slaves I've had, but with different gimp masks on. So the whole movie, it'll just be me and thee. And obviously I won't do those awful things to you. I won't put deep heat down your pipes or anything like that. I won't do that to you, because unless you're into that, you might be. So that's what I'd like you to think about. Obviously, I can't pay you because I'm a bit brassic, but when the movie goes global and it's box office smashes and all sorts, then obviously me and you will go halves. That's what I'm thinking. Oh yeah, I told you about me tattoo of you, didn't I? Maybe I shouldn't keep going on that. I can't believe, oh God, the kids are off. I don't like kids though, Tom, because I know you have a child. And kids love me for some bizarre reason. Babies scream because I think it's my eyebrows that like puts the fear of God in them. But kids love me. So, I mean, you and I, it's written in the stars. You've got a child, I like kids, they like me. You like animals, I like animals. And we're both great. We've both got tattoos, we're both really funny. We're both like Charlie Bronson. It's just going to be amazing. I'm just going to go in Asda now because I get mistaken for a taxi all the time. You know, the amount of people that, because I've got an Astra. No, it's not an Astra, it's a Vectra, I don't know what I'm talking about. People ask me all the time to stop and they're like, are you working, love? Little old granddads and little old nanas. And I'm like, no, not that type of work, lovey, you know, jog on. Because I always park, I don't park in the normal place when I come to the supermarket. I always park in like where the taxis wait, or like in the bit that you're just not meant to park in, basically. Because I want people to see my car as they're coming into Asda. Just great advertising. I'll show you my car one day, Tom. I'm never incognito, put it that way. Yeah, so I get mistaken for a taxi all the time. People are looking at me now like I'm a taxi because they're all coming out at the back of the shopping. Yeah, I don't think they want me to take them anywhere, do you? I'll never see the light of day again. Right, yeah, so I'm just going to go in Asda now, Tom. I'm just pulling my hair out. I'm going to Asda now and get some wine, but again, I know you don't drink, so I've got a runny nose there. I could probably sell that snot for 30 quid. Yesterday, I put some of my poo. Again, don't let this put you off, because it's just for a job. I wouldn't do it to like a normal random nana just going by now. I put some of my poo in a stocking and put it on a slave's Swede, and he was running around with a big, like, shithead. I like to call him shithead. Well, people pay for that. And it's each to their own, Tom. I'm sure you've been a rum lad in your time. You know, nothing shocks you, does it? And I always say, the weirdos are the ones in prisons that fiddle with children and rape women and nanas. They're the weirdos. So, if somebody wants me to shove nettles down the pipe or ram my whole leg up their crevice, then I will, because that's not weird. Weird to some people, but it's not weird to us, is it, Tom? I won't want to shove my leg up your crack end, though. I don't want to do that to you. I don't want to really see you in that position. Right then, Tom. Oh, my nose is running. See, if you want a snotty nose, I'd lick it. I really would. Only because I like you, though, Tom. Right. So, I've been putting these on YouTube, but like I said, they're not getting viewed as fast as the public humiliation ones I put on, or the smoking fetish ones I put on, or from my work, they're not getting viewed as many times as that, which is a bit gutting, because these are the most important ones. But still, nonetheless, I'm out there, and somebody might actually see them and just tell you, and all I want is just a little chat with you, because I think we'll have some right chemistry. Okay then, right, I'm gonna go in there, get some wine. I suppose I better get some food, because I never have food in my house. Mind you, I'm about size 16. I tell you I'm size 0, but really I've got love handles now. I never used to have. I blame it on the alcohol. As you get older, you just can't shift it, can you? Well, you won't know. Good lad, don't freaking drink. But if I got with you, I'd give it up. I really would. I'd give it up for you, Tom. I really would. Because that's just how much I think you're top banana. Right. Oh, God. Oh, there's a little kid roaring. You know what roaring is now, don't you? So when you come to Hull, you can say roaring. I'll teach you our dialects. We've got our own language. And we also invented chlamydia in Hull as well. That's our claim to fame. I'll take you to Hull Crown Court, show you all the sites, the Clap Clinic, obviously my dungeon, all the best sites in Hull. I can't believe people have got coats on. I do not understand that, because you know, even in winter when it's snowing, flashing it down, the full Monty, I've got flip-flops on. I've got flip-flops on now. I don't know if you can see. So, camera down there. I've got flip-flops on. And I don't have a jacket on, because it's frigging boiling. Imagine not everybody has a frigging sweaty shoe, do they? Shouldn't leave that child on his bloody Todd. I hate fucking parents who do that. You could get nicked within a few minutes. Not by mates, I'm not the child catcher, don't get me wrong, but... Right then, I'm going to have to foxtrot Oscar Tom, but I won't leave it so long next time, and you and I will have another little chat soon. Okay then, Tom, have a great week. Speak soon, my future husband. That's why I'm having lasered look. It's, you know, it's not a swastika or else, it's just old now. Right then, see you soon, Tom. Hasta la vista. Bye.